Well, hello there. Welcome to Hanging with the Hags. Well, today we're off of doing another project. We're hanging out here in Tahuya, Washington for the summer. And, as you travel around the country in these RVs, there's all these little projects that you need to get done when you're stationary. Today's project is a little different, though. Last month we were down in Canyonville, Oregon, and we attended the 2024 Northwest Alliance Rally, and we had an amazing time down there. I think we were down there 4 nights at a nice resort, Seven Feathers Resort down there, and really cool how the RV community is so friendly and accommodating, and the amount of sharing that we did on different projects throughout the RV. And it was pretty cool that Bill Martin himself showed up to the Alliance Rally, and we got to have some one-on-one conversations with him about the company and where the company's going, and you could tell that he just genuinely cares for his customers. And so between that and all the camaraderie of all of the Alliance owners that were there, we just had a really great time. And so now on to today's project. So have you ever wanted an extra plug somewhere in your RV? This has come up multiple times in our RV. In the kitchen and really the downstairs area, it's all on one breaker. So like today, I got Kelsey down here. I got the fireplace going because it's a little chilly this morning. So when you start running the fireplace and then maybe the microwave's going, or you're doing, boiling some water in the hot pot, it's pretty quick where you run out of power on that one breaker. And so we were down at the Alliance Rally and got to know a couple by the name of Skyler and Kristi. They had the same 382 RK that we had, and so we had a lot of things to talk about during the rally. And one of the things that he did, which I thought was just totally ingenious, is our RVs are plumbed for a dishwasher. So in our particular model, this bottom drawer down here, probably the bottom 2 drawers would be removed if you opted for the dishwasher. Now, it's just Vicky and I. We didn't really want a dishwasher. We figured that we wanted the extra space more so than the dishwasher. It's just the two of us. We just do dishes in the sink. It just seems easy. But the way the RVs are built is they have them in there from the factory, all the connections. So not only is there water lines, but there's a dedicated circuit just for the dishwasher. And so what Skyler did, and this guy is amazing. I mean, he's got a solar package that is to die for. But he made a very easy modification to move the outlet from underneath the back behind the drawer and pulled it out to the front so that it would give him an extra outlet in the kitchen. So what we were thinking is sometimes this far back in the kitchen, the only vent that we have is down here underneath this cabinet, and you're a long ways away from the heater, so heat already in the back is a little bit problematic. So our thought is if we had a dedicated circuit back here that we could tap in and put like a little space heater into, then we don't run into the issues that we've had last year where we have a space heater running underneath the table over here, but it's on the same circuit that the microwave's on, the same circuit that we would be running our air fryer on, and the same circuit that we're running the fireplace on. And so by tapping into that, thought it was a pretty cool idea. So I'll show you what I got going on today. So I removed the drawer from underneath the cabinet here, as you can see. And those drawers come out really easy. There's 2 tabs on each side. And then you push down on those tabs, and then that drawer completely comes out. And then if you look back in here, so underneath the cabinet, so this is where all of the wiring and all the cables and the hot water all come through. The black and red wire is for running the 12-volt refrigerator. But as you can see, hopefully, in this corner over here, that hole is where the dishwasher power is located. And so what I'm gonna do is I cut it out of the hole there, and I just pulled the wire over, and it's just sitting right here now. So this is a really easy modification. I didn't even have to turn off any power because it's all in the box, and there's enough spare to actually reach over to this new location. And so what I did here is, this is the front fascia of the cabinet. So you're gonna wanna cut a 2-inch by 3-inch hole. So I used a drill and I hit each of the 4 corners, and then I just used a utility knife. And using that utility knife was definitely easy to go through this cheap board here. And then, you know, all you do is you pop this through the wall. You don't even really have to have it that nice because you got an outlet cover. So you pop that out there, get your screwdriver, and then these just pop out. Spin those down. And then that kind of locks the plug into place. So now my plug is stationary right there. And then you got the cover. Throw the cover on. Grab the shop vac. I gotta do a little bit of cleanup. And now check that out. We have an additional plug right here in the kitchen that's all on its own breaker. So how cool is that? Such an easy modification to get done. And I think it's gonna be wildly beneficial. If this year goes anything like last year, where we hit Florida and it was 19 degrees, who would have thought? But having that extra power in the rear of the RV, where it's the furthest away from the heat source, and the duct, they just lose heat over time. So, or over distance. And so having this plug back here is going to be super beneficial. So anyways, that was today's project. And it's almost 8 o'clock and that project's already done. So so that's a win for us. And I guess we're just gonna hang out at the lake the rest of the day and do whatever comes to mind. Well, thanks for watching. If you like that project, or if you have any questions, put it in the comments, and share, like, and subscribe. And we hope to see you out on the road someday. And thanks to Skyler and Kristi for showing us the little modification. Would have never thought of that prior to meeting them at the Alliance Rally. So again, thanks Skyler, Kristi. We look forward to linking up with you maybe in Florida later on this year. All right. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the road.